this is Thursday the 29th of January, selections and preview. I've found 3 again for tomorrow. I've had a good look through. We'll just have a look back on today's stats so far. So first of all, I advised this the Real Screamer last night at 5-1. Backed in all day. Done it easily, really, didn't it? 2-1 I got backed into. It ran at Dundor twice before, won both times easily, and it's flat run when he was off 77, I think, and then dropping down to 75 back on this all-weather surface that he loves. Yeah, so to get that in, and hopefully he just got on at an early price, and if not, hopefully he was on it anyway. We'll just go on to the second. So this didn't go really to plan. We took our South Bank because it wasn't. He got backed in as well all day. I wasn't a fan of the price it was at the time. So we had Rumba Bay, but what happened is Pinjara, he was my angle for the pace. So Rumba Bay ended up leading, which was no good, and then he dropped back into 5th. So that was just a half a point each way on that, just a bit of a fly, wasn't it, on that race. And then tonight we've still got the Glenrove Rovers to go. He finished 4th in this last year. Hopefully he's going to be fitter. Paradise won it last year. But it's drifted a bit, the Glam Rovers, but I still think it's got a good chance. Hopefully it's fit enough and then he'll have a good go. So hopefully that can come in again, but it was nice to have that 5-1 winner for us. So let's move on to tomorrow. And the first bet is going to be in the 343 at air. So I'm going to have a 1-point win on this Tommy Combat. So this was favourite last time out. Unseated rider. I've looked through this race and he's just a standout for me. I'll show you the replay. So yeah, Callum Bewley was on last time, he unseated, but he wasn't half travelling well. It was too early to know really. They still had another 4 to jump. But I'll just show you the replay now and we'll have a point win on this at 7-2. Yeah, this is the race here. Off 12 stone. He's kept it on the 99 still. Let me just go back and check. Yeah, still on the 99. Off a low weight because he's going into class 4. But I think this is pretty much like the same race he was in last time. So it's in the grey here actually. Running well. Bit unlucky.
So the 2 disputants, 1.5 lengths behind them are Gandhi Maker and Emotional Roller. So they go towards this next plain fence. They leave the ground now. Not such a good shape produced by Emotional Roller on that occasion. Gets a reminder. Too Cool for Shrew to the outside. The Chad Factor is next. Being followed by Good Old Bill at the open ditch. And then Always a Reason and Stylish Recruit just losing touch with them. So they go to another plain one. Empty Nest, Tommy Combats, Emotional Roller, Gandhi Maker, Too Cool for Shrew, and at that fence we have lost Tommy Com.
Yeah, an unseat when he was going well, so hopefully Callum Bewley was fine after that unseat. He can hopefully make amends tomorrow and get this one to win for us, and we'll have a 1-point win on that. Moving on to my second pick, we're going over to Thurles. So we done this Sahara last time. I think I finished 4th or 5th, but they were playing the 5 places and we managed to get the place on it. So I've had a good look through this race and I've come out with this Juke Hill. I'm going to have a 1.5 point each way on this. And the reason why Elliot's put Kennedy on it, and it's come from a race Jack Kennedy's on for the first time. It's come from a race where a few winners come out, so I'm going to show you this race. It's over 2 mile 6. They've run it over 2 mile and 3 mile. I think there's 2.6 in this. Heavy will be ideal for it. Jack Kennedy up first time. Sorry, and the form. Disbantered the bar, finished behind it, it's come out and won. The third come out and won. The second ran a decent race, and even the ones who were tailed off are running into like 4th and 5th places. So I think tomorrow could be the day for this. Obviously we had this last time. It's a good horse, but this carrying 11-2. I think it's a 6-year-old. I think it'll improve for this trip, and yeah, we'll have a quick look at it anyway. So it's the grey horse here.
And in 3 furlongs to race, 2 flights to jump, and belly free is now ridden along on the inside and relinquishes the lead, albeit a narrow one, to Melbourne Shamrock. Portil round the outside of I'm Lorenzo. Straightening with 2 left to jump, Melbourne Shamrock. On the outside is Portil. On the far side is Belly Free, and then I'm Lorenzo. On this good run of the final flight, the Fairy House Christmas Party. Maiden hurdle over 3 miles, and it's still the same 2 battling away for the lead. Melbourne Shamrock and Belly Free on the inside. Gone on from I'm Lorenzo. Nothing in the locker by Portil as they come to the final flight. Melbourne Shamrock, and on the inside Belly Free. In a mighty tussle indeed. Belly Free is rallying to the cause on the inside of Melbourne Shamrock. They're closing in. Belly Free, Melbourne Shamrock bobbing heads. Belly Free, Melbourne Shamrock. They put it as a judge clear from I'm Lorenzo.
Yeah, so looking at that there, 1.5 point each way, 5-1. I'm going for the 1.5 point each way. I thought it'd be a lot shorter. Obviously, for me, I think what is cheap pieces for the first time. Elliot's putting Jack Kennedy on for the first time. That's good enough for me. That we'll have 1.5 points each way on that, a 5-1. Then we're going back to here, and we're just going to have a 1 point on with this. It's the 5-2 favourites, this Saracen Beau. So what's happened to this horse? Nicky Richards, it moved from Nicky Richards to Lucinda Russell, and it's been sent back to Nicky Richards again. It's ran well off a break, so don't worry about the breaks. It's had another break here, but this race, when it finished second, been unlucky after 203 days off, and I think going back to Nicky, who got a win out of it, I think this could go in again tomorrow. I'll just show the replay from last time. So it's in third place there in the grey.
2 out. Back in third is the staying on Saracen Beau, with Riding Solo in fourth on the inside, and then Whole Shot, but he looks held. On their way down to the final fence, Malta Benny finding all the while for Lily Pinchin. Jumped the last 3 clear. Saracen Beau's moved into second. Sunday Soldier's Effort petering out. They're halfway up the running. The always prominent Malta Benny is staying on strongly and will provide Lily Pinchin with another winner. For Charlie Longsdon, Malta Benny, a ready winner.
Yeah, I really like that run after the 203 days and going back to Nicky Richards. I know it's carrying the 12 stone off the 120, but I think he should be good enough to put these away, to be honest. So we'll have a 1 point win on that, a 5-2. I'll do a recap as well in the description. Hopefully our horse runs well tonight as well, but yeah, 3 picks for you there. Thank you everyone who's subscribed, and a thumbs up, and if you haven't, if you can please just hit that subscribe button, that'd be fantastic, and I will see you all in the next one.